Alright. Time to pick up Gunbreaker. Possibly. Give me 1 second, actually. All these quests up to 70 are in... Alright, let's go. Gunbreaker time. I got a gun. Oh, wait, mate. Fancy making yourself useful? Ow. This is close. A gang of highwaymen have been applying their trade round here these last few days. We're trying to flush them out. They're slippery buggers, though. We need all the help we can get. That's where you come in. You spotted them lurking in the bramble patch. We're getting ready to spring our trap. All you have to do is collar anyone who strikes you as a bit shifty and raise the alarm. We'll take care of the rest. I am assuming that that is the quest accepted noise for Shadowbringer, and I was not expecting the guitar riff. Out of my way or I'll gut you. Yeah. Put away the stupid umbrella. You have my thanks, stranger. And mine. If you hadn't shown up, things could have gone very badly for you. It's my fault. I'll be more careful next time. Truth be told, I thought we'd have an easier time of it on this side of the wall. How wrong I was. I think we could be caught unawares by a gang of common thieves. What's going on? We heard a commotion and... That's one of them, just like the witnesses described. It's strange they'd go after a pair like you. All their marks so far have been merchants and whatnot. You know, folk carrying coin and valuables who won't put up much of a fight. I reckon that if any of their cronies are out there watching, they'll think twice before crossing you lot again. Still, might be an idea for you to see these travelers to Gridania. Me and the others will keep looking for the rest of the highwaymen. Those bandits. Something about this doesn't sit right with me. We barely have a fistful of gil between us, and I have a couple of palms of edged steel strapped to my back. Not the most likely of targets. Hi, Nero. Perhaps that's why they went straight for the kill. And they might have succeeded if you hadn't stepped in. You're in your debt. I'm Radovan, and this is Sophie. We traveled here from Ilsbard, far to the north. For once I served as a soldier of Garlemald. I had no choice. My family was taken hostage. While it is true that I have fought and killed for the Empire, I would never have done so willingly. Although I freed myself of their shackles, the life I've known is no more. That was another life, one I would sooner put behind me. I came to Eorzea in the hope that I might start anew here. As for me, I also escaped from the Garleans. I was part of a resistance movement. Until we were all rounded up or killed, that is. The Empire took everything from me. My family, my homeland. With nowhere else to go, the two of us decided we'd stand a better chance of surviving if we stuck together, and here we are. To see me now, you'd scarce believe I once served as personal guard to my queen. But in the end, I couldn't protect her. Couldn't protect anyone. Not even my wife and son. While I would have gladly given my life for theirs, it was not to be. Even so, there may still be a use for the skills I spent years honing. Those whom I may yet deliver from harm. Nero, come here. Hi, kitty. That's why I suggested looking for employment as a bodyguard in Eorzea, and Gridania seems a good place to start. I know you've helped us enough already, but I have a proposal. Would you consider working with us? Now hold on, Radovan. That's rather a lot to ask, don't you think? Yggdrasil has what it takes to become a gunbreaker. Seems my gunblade has caught your eye. You may have seen Garleans wielding something similar, but this is the genuine article. The ones used by the Empire are simply edged weapons with a firearm bolted on, or vice versa. While they have their uses, they pale in comparison to those my clan forged for generations. Our gunblades are ethereally imbued cartridges. Wow, that was a mouthful. When you pull the trigger, the powdered crystal within ignites, releasing the ether. This sends a powerful shockwave through the blade, increasing its destructive capabilities. The cartridges can even be fired into the air to create defensive barriers. Perhaps you should save the lectures until you've heard Yggdrasil's answer. Ah, yes. First things first. So, are you interested? In exchange for assisting us, I will teach you the art of the gunbreaker. And I was wondering if you might be able to act as a guide. If you'd accept gunblade training as a form of payment, you'd be most grateful. Once the coin starts rolling in, you'll receive a fair share. You need not answer right away, but please, give it some thought. Have you reached a decision? From this day forth, our fates are entwined. Hey, Nero, your head's in the way. Thank you. For the path that lies ahead is not an easy one. The spirits of my predecessors will watch over you. Do, 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 do. Hello, Nero. I look like I belong in Final Fantasy 16. Is it no 15? 15, the one with the car. Power Gate. The symbol indicates the defensive stance Royal Guard is in effect. Increases enmity. Okay, so that's my tank stand. Performing combo ending in solid barrel or demon slaughter. Adds cartridges to the powder gauge. I think that's what those are. They're expended by burst strike or gnashing fang. Time to play around with my hotbar again. So that put shirk. That's my tank stance. This is my rush. I kind of wanna set it up like war. That's the one I use a lot. Alright. So where are my combo things? That's my basic attack. The buff. That's the combo with Keen Edge. One that pairs with Brutal Shell. Yep, there it is. That's another damage reduction. Demons. Oh, that's the AoE. So where is Demon Slug? ranged attack, so that's already where I want it. This is introduction. That's an attack. I can grant region. Okay. Attack. Attack. Production. Attack. Buff. Oh, that's my invincibility one. Okay. That's that super bolide. Damage reduction. Damage reduction. Okay. It's ready to. Ready to. Oh. Okay, so they're like that's like the paladin's move. Their setup's a little bit more paladin-like. Comes to some abilities. And these are the charged. Okay, I think that's where I'll leave my hot bar. Okay. Now that the Gunbreakers of Eld have used a portion of their wisdom, you're ready to take blade in hand. Rather than spend moons and moons training you, perhaps we had best find employment first. We can use the time between assignments to refine your abilities. Where should we start? The Adventurers Guild. Yes, that sounds quite promising. I suppose we are adventurers, after all. Tell me, Yggdrasil, are you familiar with this sort of thing? A little bit too well. Oh my, in that case, we couldn't have found a better guide. Well, there's no time like the present, shall we? Doo-doo. Now that Mother Ione has made us formal members of the Adventurers Guild, we can start accepting assignments. In fact, we've already been given the details of a potential client in need of a bodyguard or two. A man named Lawson is waiting by the Wailing Barracks. Sophie and I will try making our way over there to get our bearings. I could have just put it there. I think it's still quicker if I do it this way. You must be the one sent by the Adventurers Guild, yes? Oh, thank goodness. Something dreadful has befallen, well, threads to befall, the one and only Edith. You mean to say you are unfamiliar with the most gifted harpsichordist who ever lived? Never possessed me to hire such uncultured, but ahem. It appears my breath would be better spent briefing you on the nature of my request. 2 days ago, Editha received a most unwelcome missive, a death threat, to be precise. At first, I deemed it nothing more than the crazed scrawlings of some harmless chirp. It was until, during a recital, a stone was thrown at her, missing by a hair's breadth. I have, in my capacity as her manager, cancelled all public appearances until the perpetrator can be brought to justice. I fear, though, that my delicate tulip would wither and fail if confined to her dressing room. She has herself expressed a desire to stroll freely beneath the canopies of my Keto's amphitheater. I still don't know how to pronounce that name. I see where this is going. You want us to take her for a walk. Is that it? If that's all we have to do, we should count ourselves lucky. A threatening letter, a brazen attack in a public place. Who knows what will happen next? But she can't stay indoors forever. I say we accept. Splendid. Without further ado, I shall have Editha prepare for her promenade. We best proceed carefully. The culprit knows that Lost and Shu asked the Adventurers Guild for help. They can probably deduce that Editha will be coming out of hiding. We should see if anyone bears a grudge against her, so we know what to expect. We better look around the amphitheater for places where an ambusher might hide. Oh, I see. That's a long instant and doesn't share cooldown recast with others. Okay. I was very confused why these were both here because they both were identical other than recast timer. Know of her? I certainly do. I would consider myself to be one of her many admirers. In all honesty, I do not care for the way some of the others ogle her. If the rumors about Editha receiving death threats are true, one of those lecherous scoundrels must be behind it. Why yes, Editha has been the talk of Gridania since her debut. Her skill as a musician is without question, although I sense that many of her admirers are more interested in her bizarre stage garb. Oh, Editha. Even a moment deprived of her sumptuous harmonies is akin to an eternity of unimaginable torment. When, oh when, will she grace me with her splendor once more? That's not an outrageous outfit. I think it's actually kind of pretty. It's a little bit dark, but it's pretty. Here's still. Have you met Miss Ondine? Oh no, that's not her. She's a harpsichordist like Editha. That pearl girl. What is the world coming to? That a gifted and beautiful young performer such as her must hide away for fear of her life. It beggars belief. Must be one of her followers. I've seen the way some of them look at her. It makes my skin crawl. With fans like that, who needs enemies? I bet it's her. So, what did the other locals have to say? Yes, most of them think that one of Editha's admirers is to blame, but I sense there's more to it. I think that until we have more information, we should treat everyone with equal suspicion to be on the safe side. Personally, I'd prefer to carry out a more thorough investigation, but we'd best not keep our clients waiting. Once you are ready, let us return to Lost and Sheep. Close. Hi. You can come up, you know. Come on. Nero, you can come up, you know. You're fine. Ah. Do 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 do. Somebody just did a dancing emote, like in the middle of combat. Movie time. Hit the wrong button. Got a fork. The Lancer fork is funny. All of the forks are funny. There's the healer. The healer's one is a fork, I think, just stuck in a cake. I don't even know why they give these things a machine gun. It does less damage, but it has the same recast timer and the same cast time and everything. Do 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 do. Do. The movie's too long. Hurry up. Get to the action. Those are the parts of the movie people want to see. A little bit late on that. No, dude. Well. That didn't go well. Oh, he's gonna die anyways. Yeah, no, there was no saving that. We have a relatively new scholar, it looks like. Why were you standing in it? I... This is fun. This is okay. Everything's fine. Oh. I better get some commendations for this. Oh, thank you. He's dead. I am not experienced enough with Gunbreaker for that. Oh, wow. Okay.
control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Tell me, for whom do you simp?
Do you believe in
Eorzea.
Eorzea's unity is forged.
Hi again, Nero.
Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not
You okay?
a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe
You know,
in
you want some
nothing.
scratchies?
In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead. Though your comrades
Come
only
here.
rarely respond in
You can get some hugs while he's doing his
kind.
speech.
Strange, is it not?
Alright.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged?
There's a
I was
baby
given
doing.
to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down?
Alright.
They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is
Yes,
bleeding
baby.
the land dry. Nor is
Want
it
some
the
love and
noble
cuddles?
Masters, which prompts the question, why do they
It is
cling
kinda
to these
cold.
false deities?
Is that why you're so clingy?
What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet?
You want some body warmth?
The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler.
I am gonna have to put you down. I need my hands back. The speech is almost over.
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat shall serve as
Nero, I understand. I do love you, but I need my hands back. And access to the keep.
It is only right
Hey?
that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Love you, sweetie. You can come in my lap if you want. Oh, I can't pet you while I'm doing this. No, I understand. I get it. Hi, kitty. Well, I certainly got thrown into the deep end as a gunbreaker, but it's fine. It's okay. It happens. I can't realistically. They all kept dying. Okay, at least it looks like that was his first time going through here, so he gets a break. I got no comms for that. And I carried so hard. Editha assures me that she will be ready in 2 shakes of a Ziz's tail. Whatever that means. Oh, it's an instance. Not expecting that. Ah, my chaperones have arrived. How wonderful. Oh, to finally feel the sun's warming rays. I am reborn. They were joking when they called her eccentric. Ugh. All this prancing about is going to draw unwanted attention. Better get this over with as quickly as possible. Sophie, Yggdrasil and I will escort her to the amphitheater. Why don't you stay behind with Lawson Shu in case we need to hurry back? And me, I'll keep an ear out for any signs of danger and come running if you call. Although I was fully prepared to join you in guarding Editha and even dressed for the occasion, I will defer to your professional opinion and remain here. But promise me that you will keep my sweet Petunia safe. Leave it to us. Are you ready? La la la, what a beautiful day for a stroll. Editha, the nonchalant. You're escorting the lovely Editha? Please, allow me to make a record of this day's events. The whole of Redania delights in Editha's magnificent melodies. Every other musician pales in comparison to her. Editha has only recently begun performing in Gridania and has already amassed a considerable following. I have heard, however, that some of the other harpsichordists are envious of her success. Of course Imhitra would have the answer. I already had a guess, though. Is it true her music is inspired by all of the wondrous places she's seen on her travels? I hear that Editha has become something of a recluse of late. I do hope she returns to grace the stage once more. Oh. Image for the learned. How did you guys all get into Gridania? The security here sucks. Now I understand why Gnashing Fang is better. It just wasn't available at the level I was playing. Yes, finally do your job. It's supposed to be security. Just suck at it. I knew it was her. My, what a naughty little rabbit. Seems you've wandered too far from your warren. Stage is set for your curtain call, though it cost me a pretty penny to rent the place. This will be the last time you walk all over my stage with those grubby little paws of yours. Wait, so if you rented it, does that mean your name is on paper, so there's a paper trail? I feel like that's very dangerous and, like, bad for you. Gorib. I was out of that. I see the idea. Oh, there's two of them now. Finally. He was tanky. Kind of cool looking, though. Other than the ears. Not a fan of the ears. Show's over. Now, take off that mask before I cut it off and your face with it. This Ondine. Might have guessed. What's Editha ever done to deserve this? That harlot doesn't know the first thing about real music, and she thinks she can steal my fans. My stage. Those appalling outfits of hers? I won't stand for it. I won't. What happened here? I'd heard that Ondine wasn't exactly a fan of Editha. I never thought she'd pay to have her killed. Now we know that the Highwaymen in the woods were in on her schemes too. A few days back, they held up Ondine's carriage in the shroud. She made them an offer worth more than the valuables she was carrying. Mind you, I don't suppose there's many of the bandits left after today. You've done us all a good turn. So if you ever need anything from the God's Quiver, don't hesitate to ask. Ugh. Pardon me. Now the danger is past, Editha will at long last be able to make her triumphant return to Miketo's amphitheater. There's still one thing I don't quite understand. Why those highwaymen attacking me and Radovan in the woods? You have bunny ears. Maybe it was because of your ears? Imagine Ondine told them how much I love wearing my favorite bunny crown. They probably thought you were me. Oh, these ones aren't real Viera ears. At least I don't think so. Actually, I was wondering if I might have a word in private with the three of you. But there are four of us. Yes, but only if I include you, which I'm not. What have I done to deserve such treatment? Well, I suppose the lady is entitled to her secrets. But before I return to my duties, I wish to express my gratitude for your part in today's events. You both performed admirably. Now that pesky manager of mine is out of the way, let's go to the Great Loam Growery? Is that how you say that word? Growery? Oh, growery. Man, I'm an idiot. You risked life and limb to protect me, so I feel it's only fair that I explain myself. One moment, please. Oh. What? You mean to say she was a sylph from the very beginning? Oh yes, this one feels much more comfortable now. It is fun to use glamours and play the harpsichord, but a little tiring. And this one spent so long in walking one's house, one nearly died. These ones need the sun's rays to flourish, to live. That is why this one had to go outside, even though dangerous ones were all around. This one hopes helpful ones will understand and not tell simpering one. Listening ones will be sad if this one can no longer play sweet, sweet music. Your secret is safe with us. I'm ever so grateful. Promise you'll come to listen to my harpsichord soon. Yes? I was not ready for that twist. It's a fun twist, though. Not quite the conclusion I was expecting, but a satisfactory one nonetheless. I must say, you've acquitted yourself rather well. Normally takes a lot longer for novices to grasp the fundamental differences between a gunblade and a regular sword. It was originally developed by my people in the Third Astral Era. The march of the Ilagan Empire has driven us to the barren wasteland, where even survival was a constant struggle. Excuse me. Our queen, Gunhilder, was closely guarded by loyal soldiers known for the unique swords they wield. These loyal vassals were known as Gunhilder's Blades, a name that was abbreviated and applied to the most distinctive of their weapons, the gunblade. Meanwhile, the Ilagans were developing firearms capable of launching projectiles over great distances. They were similar in appearance to our gunblades. We referred to these weapons as guns, a term which is now commonplace. So effective in these new weapons on the battlefield, the Queen's Guard decided to specialize in smashing through the enemy lines and destroying them as swiftly as possible. Thus did they come to be known as gunbreakers. Even after the fall of the Ilagan Empire, she's falling asleep. These techniques were passed down to each new generation. My clan are the descendants of Gunhilder's royal guard, although I am all that remains. It is my duty to see that the art of a gunbreaker lives on, even if that means entrusting it to an outsider such as yourself. If you like history lessons, you two will get along like a house on fire. Best leave it there for the time being. I don't want to overwhelm the lad. The best learning is done in the field, however. Pleasant as Gridania is, I am eager to see what the other city-states have to offer. And may I suggest Ul'dah? Our markets have goods from all over the world, and I'm dying to take a look. Ul'dah it is, then. Sophie and I will go on ahead. When you arrive, seek us out. We shouldn't be hard to find. Ew. I have never once noticed that there was a Lalafell standing there. Just goes to show how small they are. It's good to finally get away from the noisy marketplace. Not that this watering hole is much quieter, still it's a paradise compared to anything you'll find in Garlean territory. I think he's just in a sour mood because he can't find any work. You're not wrong there, Sophie. I'll keep looking though. You'd better train by yourself until we find our next client, which, with a little luck, will be soon.